Hello friends, welcome to our first session of online classes. As I have discussed in our chat session in the WhatsApp chat box about our first online session that I have taken today. This is a model class that we are handling with our hospitality students for revising French. The hospitality students have had their French classes in their first year and in the second year. Some of the universities have had hospitality French as a compulsory subject in the first year and in the second year, and some of the universities have given a chance for the students to have French language as a optional subject. From my own point of view, French must be a compulsory subject because it is going to come a long way in the career also. Here today we are going to revise French. How are we going to revise? We are going to revise by practicing the part of a subject that we have learnt in the first year. In fact, if some students are watching this particular video, you might have learnt numbers in your first year. You must have definitely learned from 1 to 100, in fact. Yeah. So we are going to revise only one from 20 today, and we are going to relate the numbers with one of our major subject that we have learned in our first year. Let us relate it with any one of our subject, or any one of the major subject of our first year. Les numéros means the numbers. Alright. So how are we going to learn the numbers today? We are going to learn the French numbers by practicing them, by writing them. How should we write them? How should we pronounce them in French? Right? Say for example, the, trois, quatre, cinq. So you must have definitely guessed what are these numbers in English. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now when we are learning a new language, definitely there is a struggle with the pronunciation, right? Especially European languages have their pronunciation from either Roman or Greek. So definitely there is a different way of pronunciation of the numbers. If we are learning the language, then we must be learning the language right from the phonetics, right? So if I should have taught you the language right from the phonetics, I must have taught you how I should pronounce you in French, how I must pronounce N in French, how I must pronounce D in French, how you must pronounce U in French, how you must pronounce E in French, right? But now a very easy method that I am going to teach you, because we are not going to learn phonetics, okay? If the same word we have already learned how to read in English, right? If the same word, if I am going to pronounce it in English, how will I pronounce? I will pronounce it as an. Okay? D-E-U-X the. Throughout. Cut and sang. Okay, generally the last letters in the French words are not pronounced when you in the language itself. So we don't use the last letters of any word in the French language. There are exceptions where it is pronounced, but in all the other words it is not pronounced. There are few exceptions where it is pronounced. Say in a, it comes from the throat. The X is not pronounced through a. It is pronounced only up to I. T-R-O-I. S is not pronounced. Kat. E is not pronounced. Sang. Alright. Q is not pronounced. Okay. So this is the way we are going to learn the language today, by learning the numbers from 1 to 20. Let me write it from the beginning for you once again. From 1, a, the, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, 10. Onze, douze, treize, quatorze, quinze, Sees, quans, sees, the set, the sui, the snef, and va. Alright? So it is very clear for you. From 1 to 20 we have written. So let us learn how to pronounce them. Right? The way of pronouncing the French word in English. This is what I am writing here. Alright? The way of pronouncing the French word in English. This is what I am writing here in black. The trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, and 10. And similarly, from 11 to 20, ohms, douze, 13, 14, 15. This is again a C's. There is a difference between this C's and this C's. Why? Because this izid is pronounced. Here the izid is pronounced. Okay, that is why we are writing this as C's and this is C. These set. These we. The nef and va. Here if you see the set 10 and 7, 17, 10 and 8, the we, 10 and 8, 18, the left, 10 and 9, 19. This is one way of making the numbers the French people have adopted. So there are similar way of making numbers in French. The numbers are written in French similarly for different other numbers also. Say for example, when you learn the other numbers afterwards, you will see similar way of writing. Say for example, say 80. If you write 80, it is going to be written as 80. Quatre is 4 and 1 is 20, right? So 4 into 20 is 80. So similar way of writing is going to be there afterwards in other numbers also. So when you learn the other numbers from 21 to 100, the way of writing will be like this also. Alright, so let us relate this numbers from A to 1, with one of our major subject that we have learnt in our first year. Say for example, let us take French classical menu, 17 course French classical menu that we have learnt in our food and beverage service in our first year. The French classical menu has 17 courses in which all the words are French words, and examples of the French courses, each courses are also given as French dishes, continental dishes. So afterwards, when you are going to learn the different types of other types of phrases, say and words, say for example names of fruits, names of vegetables, names of other ingredients, also you will be able to write the names of the dishes also. Now let us relate the French classical menu from 1 to 17 with this on to these set, and let us recover our 17 course French classical menu also. Alright, okay, so once again: un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 1. So I hope you are clear with the numbers from 1 to 20. The French classical menu sequence. Sequence means in order, right? The French classical menu sequence. Every course, right from beginning. What is the first course? Let us recover from the beginning. If your FMB teacher, food and beverage teacher, has taught you, it is order. Potage. Oof. Farino. A-V. Poisson. entrée, sorbet, relevé, roti, legume, salad, buffet froid, entremet, cerveloir, fromage, dessert, and finally beverages. So this is a 17 course French classical menu sequence that we have learned in the food and beverage service class in the first year. So how are we going to relate it with the numbers that we have learned earlier in this session? Course 1, course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4, course 5, course 6, course 7, course 8, course 9, course 10, course 11, course 12, course 13, course 14, course 15, course 17, sorry, the course C's, and finally course B7. So this is how we have related the numbers also. Course, first course, second course, third course. When you are going to say first, second, third, the words are going to be different. That we will learn later. Alright? This is only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, course 1, course 2, course 3, course 4, course 5, course 6, course 7, course 8, course 9, course 10, course 11, course 12, course 13, course 14, course 15, course 6 and course 17. Alright, this is how we have related the 17 courses with the 17 numbers with the 17 courses. Alright, so this is one advantage of learning the French language. We can relate it with our subject also. So whenever we are going to learn each and every new lesson in the French lesson, we will relate it with one of our subject also. Say for example, if we are going to learn names of vegetables or names of fruits, we will definitely relate it with one of our subjects. Say for example, when we learn, for example, potato. If you learn the name of potato in French, definitely there will be a word. Then we will list out the name of the dishes, potato dishes in French. So that is how it is going to be very much interesting and useful also in relating the subject, in learning the language also. Okay friends, so the advantage of this virtual learning is going to be useful for you, as because you can definitely go back in the video and see once again where you have missed, and you can definitely come back to the teacher and ask your doubt, exactly where you have missed, what point you have missed, at which place you have missed, at which position you have missed, which word you have missed, exactly each and everything you can say it very much easily. Alright, in the classroom session it was not possible for us, where we missed it very much easily because we couldn't go back. The classroom session was over. We couldn't go back in the classroom session. The class was over. Here the class is not over. You can always go back in the video. You can always go back and see once again and watch the video, clarify your doubts. The arising of doubts also will be less in this virtual kind of learning. You can immediately clarify your doubts by googling it before coming to the teacher also. That is one way of clarifying the doubt by yourself itself. If it was not possible by you, then you can always come back to me and then clarify it. That is also another way of learning. When you come back to me, then you can put it in your own words, all the words that you wanted to explain it freely. So make the virtual learning very much useful for you. It is going to be very much more interesting for you. Not only French, but other subjects also are going to be coming in the future. The major subjects as well as the aligning subjects also are going to be coming for you in the future in this online classes. So whoever has watched this video, please share this video with the people, those who are concerned with hospitality courses, the craft boys, certificate courses boys, craft certificate courses boys, diploma boys and BSc boys, whoever it may be. You can share it with any people whom you can, for whom it can be useful. Alright, thank you once again for watching this video, and we will meet you in the next session with another interesting topic. Thank you so much.